Alright, what's up everyone? Dan again. I'm back for the last review of the most recent pickups that I have of the past few weeks, past few months actually. The last one I saved the best for last, in my opinion. I've been hearing some talk on the internet and some of these sites where people are saying that they don't like the shoe that I'm about to review. They think that the quality is garbage and this and that. All I gotta say to you guys is, you're fucking crazy, because this shoe is retardedly good. Anyway, last year the pictures came out from most of the sites about a collaboration by Undftd, Bape, and Adidas, showing 3 shoes, 2 campuses, and then a ZX. I mean, this happened like probably fall of last year. Everyone was all hyped up about it. You know, all 3 shoes were were dope looking. They all had a different, unique quality to them, but still following the same motif, which is camouflage, the use of camo. So everyone was gung ho, all ready to get them, and then next thing you know, they made an announcement that the release is going to be delayed. They didn't give a time frame. They just said delayed until 2013. So after a pretty long wait and you know, much anticipation, they finally released. Bape, Undftd, and Adidas decided to let these 3 shoes go. They released at all Adidas consortium accounts. So if you don't know what a consortium account is, it's basically like a tier 0 account. You know, the highest levels that you could get as far as a type of shoe. Not many shops, at least that I know of on the East Coast, have a consortium account. There's a limited few. So if you were able to go to the Bape store or any shop that had the Adidas account, and you were able to pick up any of the shoes, it doesn't matter which one, you definitely, you know, you did well. You got yourself a good shoe. So out of the 3, I personally like the ZX 5000 model. Both campuses were dope. Actually, I think the black campus was only limited to the Undftd website, and obviously that sold out pretty quick. I think, no, I'm sorry, it was the green one, not the black one. The black one was at the consortium stores and the Bape store. But the ZX model also released at most stores and at the Bape store too. I heard there wasn't many. For some reason, don't know why, but whatever it is, it is. So let's get into this shoe right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Before I get into it, shout out to my cameraman, DJ Johnny Gunz. Check him out on SoundCloud, DJ Johnny Gunz, for all of your latest hip hop needs, house music, all that good stuff that he plays in the club. So. Alright, after unwrapping this bad boy 15 times, good packaging job I should say, here's a shoe, the Bape times by Adidas and Undftd ZX 5000. The shoe is, I mean, in my mind, this shoe is absolutely ridiculous. The camo is simple, obviously. It's, you know, they didn't go all out crazy with the type of camo. It's just your standard, you know, red, brown, you know, light beige colorway. No digi, no, you know, anything crazy like that, but no tiger camo or anything.
Urban.
Urban camo, you could say that, all right. But anyway, yeah, so they use the simple, you know, camouflage colorway, but the materials used for the camo is this really fine nubuck. All right, it's almost like, it really almost feels like a leather. But I mean, when I say so super smooth nubuck, I mean I'm not exaggerating when I say that. So the you know, the entire camo print around the toe wrap, you know, the mid paneling, side paneling. Ankle wrap here, you know, in the heel itself, all uses that super fine nubuck. Even the tongue itself also uses the same material. So, I mean, it's really, to me, I think it's a home run with this. Now, the toe box area, They use a little bit softer, a little bit a grainier type of nubuck suede again, not perforated. You know, some people like that, some people don't. Obviously, you know, if your feet sweat, you definitely want to have some air coming through the shoe. But you know, I don't think there should be too much of a problem with that, unless you're some sort of a beast and you sweat like a pig. But you know, the choice of materials, the colorway, simple, but they definitely pulled it off. Now, as far as the three stripes, I mean, self-explanatory: red, white, and blue. I don't think I need to explain, you know, where they got that from. So I'm just going to let you, you know, run with that. The back of the shoe, also, they use the torsion heel bar, so to speak. This kind of, you know, keeps your heel in place. I mean, this is basically a running shoe, but you know, for this, all intents and purposes, for this collaboration, I don't know how many people are actually going to use it as a running shoe. So you got the torsion heel bar, you know, to keep your you know, your foot in place, to give you that stability. They also have the the torsion bar on the outsole as well. As you can see, also giving you that stability that you need, you know, even when walking. I mean, this you know, helps with absorbing any type of vibration and this and that. But the outsole is a gum sole bottom. Okay, definitely adds nicely to the shoe itself, as far as colorway is concerned. But yeah, I mean, to me, this is definitely my favorite of the three that dropped. I mean, the campuses definitely were dope, but for, you know, I definitely am a fan of Camo, any type of footwear, apparel, whatever you want to call it. Camouflage came big on the scene and hasn't gone away yet, so it's definitely here to stay. Oh, well,
do we have any numbers on how many were released?
There was talk that there was less than 500, but again, that's all speculation. I mean, the Bape store in New York City, I think they had less than 15 of them. Some of the other consortium accounts probably had less than, you know, 20 pair of each total. So it wasn't a big number release. I could be wrong as far as, you know, the total numbers. It might be 300 for all I know.
So you're definitely not going to see yourself coming and going.
No. You're not gonna be able to walk into a store right now and find these. I mean, the only place you're gonna find this is on eBay, unless they do a restock, which I highly doubt. Other than that, eBay, or if you have a friend or know somebody that has multiple pairs, you might want to talk some business with them. But going back to the shoe, the last thing, or the one thing I didn't really show you guys, or maybe you didn't notice, is the branding on the heel. Okay, you got the Bathing Ape on one side, you got the Undefeated bars on the other. Okay, the branding is definitely embossed on the heel, so you have all three companies collab together. Adidas obviously has their stamp on the shoe everywhere else, but Bathing Ape and Undefeated bars right there. And then obviously the last thing, this came also with more than one type of lace. You have a white lace, or actually more of a cream colored lace, and then you have a beige lace as well, going with the original dark green. Again, it's really a matter of preference, whatever you like, whatever you want to see yourself in. You really can't go wrong with any three of these colors. So there you have it. That is, you know, first series of pickups this year of 2013. Plenty more coming.
What's coming up next?
Well, if you're following a lot of the sites, and if you're following Ronnie Feig, especially if you're into the running shoes, you know that he's got a collaboration coming out. Opening up a new store in Miami, a pop-up shop in somewhere down in South Beach or Miami, just on Jefferson Boulevard. I think that was the address. That's starting May 2nd. East Coast project. So you're going to see a few of his ASIC releases coming out. There's a New York Knicks colorway. There's also what appears to be a Miami Dolphin colorway. A whole bunch of stuff is supposed to be coming along with it as far as apparel, from the preview pictures that we see on Instagram and on his blog, on Twitter as well. There's this is going to be huge. So that is going to be the next drop, at least that I'm looking forward to. Jordan's coming out with the ones again, the black toe ones. I think that's coming out May 18th.
I heard those are original high tops.
Yes, they're going back to the original high top, not the
3/4.
Yeah, not the mid, not old love, new love. So it's actually the original high top. Another dope release to look into, especially if you're a Jordan fan of the earlier work. For me, the Jordan one just reminds me of again, 80s skateboarding. So all the skaters in the 80s definitely used that shoe or any other colorway for that matter. But those are the two that I'm looking forward to as well. Flyknits are coming out in the multicolor colorways. The Flyknit Chukka is coming out with a whole bunch of new colors as well.
Can we expect anything from the Nike Rocher Run series? Are we getting any colorways?
Well, you know what? The Rocher Run actually just went onto the Nike ID site, so you can actually make whatever you want now. But as far as other colorways, there were a few that were popping up. I mean, nothing spectacular, nothing that you can't do for yourself on Nike ID. So definitely give it a look. Go to NikeID.com and make yourself a pair of Rochers. I mean, probably one of the most comfortable shoes out there, and for the price, you can't beat it. I see a lot of people are doing the Easy colorway. The all black with the mint and red, and then the wolf gray again with the mint and the red. Seems to be the popular choice amongst the ideas. There is a third Yeezy 2 model coming out. Supposedly the total red, all red colorway. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that actually drops this summer or at some point this year. But for the most recent releases, look out for the Ronnie Fieg ASIC drops, the East Coast Project. Look out for the Jordan 1, black toe. And then again, a few of those Flyknits and maybe some Rochers added in the mix. So there you have it. We'll see you on the next one when all these other releases come about. I'll definitely put the reviews up and give you a look at all that I scooped up. Until then, peace. I like to come and cut.